Okay, Mr. Misfit, but I ain't Mr. Fit in months. Did some rich shit by Gucci Pampers for my runs. I get so much, I lose my mind, put on a new one. I guess what they say about the mind, kinda true, huh? A terrible thing to waste. Blue watch, the color just spoke to me. A parrot was in the face. Blue rat, they dose to me. Hilarious in the way. My smacker too close to me. While classic taking my coat from me. I blasted dope. She on the dopamine. Locally, I be lowest keys. Overseas, I be ODB. I'm the one that turned the arch to gold like Mickey D. Them thunder thuns, they told me more than poppy seeds. The mini Connie mommy, all she say is me, no poppy seed. Harley can speak no English, but counting up the guap with ease. Yeah, baby, that's why I little baby, that's why I Except all that singing, I'm back on dirty. Never leave the squad on God, I'm Michael Irving. 2:30 a.m. she tryna can't live this life, you don't deserve it. I've been working your tribe, a hoe. Got me a whole tribe. The world with no mountain, then find a song that I can down. Babe, do what I say. Like my name was sign me out. Netflix, her couch. Soon as I leave, sign me out. St. Louis up like we in the trees. Dark fried rice like we in the trees. Long hair trigger, I'm Keanu Reeves. Rolling, wanna meet me. Girl, that cold, make it popsicle. Outshine all these. No obstacle. Countryer than Kool-Aid and bags of hot picker. She gon' keep her ticker. And baby, that's why yeah, baby, that's why That's the price of gas.
If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me. If I slip, I slide, I don't trip, I glide. When I dip, I dive. When I dive deep. In the middle of an ocean, you know where to find me. When it's poetry in motion, she don't ever mind me.
It's 6 o'clock, I'm hopping out of the bed. Rain falling, calling X, but my phone line's dead. I guess my bills ain't paid. No ride to work for the day. Second option, hop the bus, but it's a traffic delay. My boss, cause I'm running late, it ain't no excuse. When I'm about to be 22, without a whip I can swoop. Feel like I'm finna my own dome with no escape. Zoning out, cause working out, I work what I make. My lady calling, bugging, always fussing. Just cause we ain't ballin', but it's hard because the cousin's rich. Cause her husband's hustling. And I ain't touching nothing but a mic. 5 o'clock and off of work, ready to go home and write. But I ain't got a buck to catch the bus, chilling at the stop. Rain falling hard as ever and it's soaking my socks. Kick my kicks off and took off my jacket. Roll my jeans up, be up in my headphones blasting. They started laughing while I'm splashing in puddles like the struggle. We dancing in the rain. Alright, I'ma try to do the same thing. Yeah, don't nobody wanna dance slow in the rain. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. Sometimes I hate taking trips to the lab. Got my pen and pad, booking instrumentals and smash. Catch the bus regardless. Try
Digging in, Wyatt Langford.
For Texas, the center fielder, Wyatt Langford.
Close, but called a ball. Ball one.
Wow, Boo. First pitch of the night, and looks like the strike zone's a little small.
And a swing and a miss there.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball. It's slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's in the dirt.
2-2 the count.
Got him looking. That was pretty nasty. And now, Josh Smith. First pitch, not close. Smith bats left, throws right, batting second in today's lineup, and he was a second-round pick back in 2019. Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Corey Seager. And first offering is fouled off. 2 outs, base is empty. Late with the swing there.
He's looking pretty sharp to start the ball game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Got him. Strikes out the side to begin the game. What a start. And now the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
And it's caught for the out. Now it's Mookie Betts. That one misses,
outside.
And that's ball one. One out, base is empty. Swing and a foul out of play. Langford ranging into the alley. He's got it, and there's two away. Two down, base is empty. Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. And first offering is fouled off. And a foul ball. Two outs. And down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Top of the second. Here's Josh Young.
The third baseman, number 6, Josh Young.
In for a strike. It's 0-1. Way high.
Got a ball, one strike.
That front-door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. He's got it. One away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Glass now. Ready and deals. Swing and a miss. And he struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Bottom of the inning, and up to the plate is Will Smith. Just missed. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Garcia squeezes it, and there's one down. Here's Max Muncy. Muncy hits one in the air. Langford settles underneath it. Drops into the glove, and there's 2 down. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. That one off the bad part of the bat, just a lazy fly ball. Simeon hauls it in to end the inning. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now it's Marcus Simeon. Glass now back to work. Just missed. Now Marcus, a career high 45 homers in 2021 with the Blue Jays. He parlayed that into a 7-year free agent deal with the Rangers. And that one's a little bit low. And a count 2-1. And that's fouled off. And it remains 2-2. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. Up the middle, nice grab. Gathers and throws, and they get the out. Here's the left fielder, Adolis Garcia. And first offering is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. Back there. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double. So the batting order turns over. Here's the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. And there's a foul ball.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
Just missed. Garcia at second with 2 down. Just missed. Headed down the line. And a foul ball. That one just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. As we go to the last of the third. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Carter. And out number 1 on the grab. Tommy Edman at the plate. That's way outside. 1-0. And they get Edman for the out. James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
The center fielder.
And a swing and a miss.
0-1's the count.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now the number 2 hitter, Josh Smith. First pitch just misses.
Well, these Rangers, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. Strikeouts are a little easier to stomach in baseball today, but even by those standards, they're going down way too often, and I think they're having a hard time getting any momentum going as a result.
Got him. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. Seager stands in now. Struck out swinging his first time. And he hits a ground ball right side. Loves it on the dive. Nicely done for the out. Josh Young stepping in for the Rangers. Hit in the air, center field. Outman settles under this one, brings it in, and that is that. And we're back. Freddie Freeman up to the dish.
The first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
Check swing. He went too far, and it's a strike. Rocker, the tall righty. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. Close, but called a ball. And 1-1.
One ball, one strike.
That clips the corner. That's off the mark. 2-2.
2-2 the count.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses. Struck him out. Here's Mookie now. Fly to center his first time. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. Line drive. They got it for out number 2. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
That one catches the corner for a strike.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. That one felt good. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Will Smith. Fly to left his first time. And that's a fair ball. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a two-bagger.
Well, that'll make you feel good as a hitter right there. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced, and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Muncy in the box for the second time. 1 ball, no strikes. Ground ball right side, and he can't come up with it. Here's the tag, and he's out. Ping-pongs around a bit, but they get the out, and that ends the inning. We go to the top of the 5th. Now the catcher for the Rangers, Kyle Higashioka. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a soft liner out to left field, and it drops in. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, that's one of those knocks where you almost expect to get some jabs from your teammates when you get back to the dugout. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Outside low, and it's a ball and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Gets the bunt down the right side. Freeman to Betts at second for one, and that's all they'll get. Here's Marcus Semien. Caught looking his first time up. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
If he were an average catcher behind the plate, I'd say take second base, but this isn't a catcher you want to run on. His quick release is unreal.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Glass now back to work. The 0-1. And there's the strike.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Got him looking. That's his 9th strikeout so far. Now at the plate, Jake Berger. Grounded out his first time up. Fastball in for a strike, 0-1. Just off the inside edge.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover middle away, and that's where a pitcher can really finish off that batter.
Caught him looking for the... Back here in L.A., now the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Langford on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one away. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's 0 for 1. Gets the call. Strike one.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Yeah, big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Carter under it. Hauls it in for the out. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. 0 for 1 so far. That one in the dirt, and that's ball 1.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. And that extends the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back singles. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. Now a bullet to second base, but he's got it to end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. And here is Adolis Garcia. Swing and a miss.
When a guy's throwing a lot of first pitch strikes as a hitter, you got to be ready to hit. That's not going to help you get deep into his pitch count and into the bullpen, but you got to take.
Got him looking. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Wyatt Langford now at the plate. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Right through there for a strike. Softly hit to third, and that's just foul. The Dodgers up by a run, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. Now it's the DH, Josh Smith. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
That breaking ball is in for a strike, and quickly it is 0-2. That one missed.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Outman racing over to make the catch. Bottom of the 6th inning, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts. Rocker back to work. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Seager fires over to first, and that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. He's already homered in this game. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
It's in and out of his glove. And they get the out. Good recovery. Wasn't easy following the misplay. Will Smith steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Outside low, ball one.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Young tosses to first, and they get the out on Smith. And the Dodgers. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Corey Seager. Now a screamer into the outfield. Makes the grab, one away.
Well, off the bat, it looked like they might get that tying run on base. Maybe even extra bases. No dice, though. A little unlucky on that one.
And that is out of play.
Hitting is all about anticipation, and right now, this lineup is struggling with it. Their swings are mistimed, and it's produced a few ugly cuts here and there.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Caught and missed. Struck him out. 13 strikeouts now. He's putting together an impressive outing. Kyle Higashioka stepping in for the Rangers. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
This pitcher's done a good job of disrupting the hitter's timing with the mix of pitches and changing speeds. You want to keep that front foot inconsistent for the batter.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. Bottom of the 7th. Here's the third baseman, Max Muncy. Fouled off to the right. And it's into the gap. Around first, heading for 2. And he's there with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. And it's even better when it gets you extra bases. Love looking in at your dugout and seeing the guys fired up.
Hernandez stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
Nope, that's a ball.
Swing and a miss. And a count 2-1.
1 strike. Nope.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck left field. That one's carrying. And it is out of here. And they add a couple more. It's 3-0. Andy Pajes steps to the plate for the Dodgers. That one ripped. Ranging back. And out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. So up next, Tommy Edman. That's down and in. A slider missed.
You know, these Dodgers, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Fastball is outside.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And up next for Los Angeles, James Outman, 1 for 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a ground ball, and foul ball. Gets a piece and stays alive. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
The first baseman.
And here's Freddie Freeman. 0 for 3 in this one. Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Inning over. We go to the 8th. Now it's the right fielder, Evan Carter. That one ripped right center field. That's back. Out of here. A massive home run. And they're on the board. It's 4-1. So digging in, Marcus Semien. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Kirby Yates. That one fouled off.
Well, these Rangers being a little too patient at the plate in this game. I'm surprised with all the strikeouts looking we've seen from them. Sometimes you get fooled up there, but it's just happening too often right now.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. And here's the first baseman, Jake Berger. Oh, he doesn't get the call. Ball 1.
I mean, they're getting hittable pitches. That's why they're called strikes. But going back to the dugout, knowing you could have done something with what you got is frustrating for hitters.
Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. Coming out of the bullpen, throwing beatings. Adolis Garcia stepping in for the Rangers. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And that clips the inside corner.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking.
That's strike 3 and the third out. So we take a break. Back here at Dodger Stadium. And now it's Mookie Betts. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. In the air, left side. Garcia really on his horse for this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Shohei Ohtani steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He's already homered here in this one. Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. There's a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
Got him. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. And next for L.A., Will Smith. 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. Fouled off left side. Foul ball still 0-2. Two down, nobody on. That one misses. 1-2 to count.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And in one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Man on second, 2 down. And there's a ball. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Man at second. That one is absolutely belted. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. And a run comes in to score. Teoscar Hernandez digs in now. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And ball 1.
2 strikes.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. Lifted in the air, right center field. Nabs it, and that's the inning. And we're back. All set for the start of the inning. And now the center fielder, Wyatt Langford. Yates back to work.
Ball.
And that's a little bit high.
1-0. Ball, that's low.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
2-1.
Swings and misses. It's 2-2.
2-2.
Got him looking. That's a strikeout. He's 2 outs away. Smith getting ready to hit. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-1.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And now 1 out remaining for Texas. And here's Corey Seager to hit. That first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. Next offering upstairs.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers.
Got it, and that's the ball game.
On the way home from the studio, I walked in to I sat down for a drink or two. I didn't get very far. She sat right there next to me. Oh, just drinking that drink so easily. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my brain. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. After a while, I started feeling kind of strange, a trembling in my arms, feeling woozy in my brain. She said right there next to me, "Oh, just drinking that drink so evilly." She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper. She's taking it slow. That's why I love her and I can't get her off of my mind. She's a slow sipper.
Listen, I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. He's gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but the doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as the same when you trace your drink, dog. You just gotta open your eyes. This world is up, filled with all type of blood suckers. Put the on my blood, brother. Ain't no worse feeling when you tryna run up a million, but they don't got no love for you. Where the love go? When I showed them the utmost, man, this is so cutthroat. That was my mistake. Boy, I won't make that again. Never let up close. So his mama too, this dedication, boy, I want the drama too. And I ain't it all, but I grill it and step over you like Tyronn Lue. Quick pause, but this music industry be like a 12, but I could cop a few new cribs only with the highest view. I'm back on the road again, been popping them. This might be my demise. Too many ops out here that's posing as friends. These gon' wear disguise. Why you betray my trust? I thought it was love, but it doesn't come by surprise. Nothing as real as